Welcome to Couples Parlor. We are here to bring you the struggles, love, romance, joy, pain, patience, ego, cheating, lies, secrets, and many other related stories of romantic relationships. Join us as we explore the many different kinds and facets of relationships, the joys and struggles that comes with them. I am Kelvin. On this video I will be talking about Angela, who had it all: a happy marriage, a successful career, and the prospect of starting a family. But when she met Gabriel, a handsome stranger, she couldn't resist the temptation. This is the story of Angela's difficult journey and the aftermath of her mistake. Angela had been married to Michael for almost 5 years, and in that time the two had built a life together. They had a lovely home, a great job, and were both excited for the prospect of starting a family. But then Angela met Gabriel. He was a handsome, charming stranger that Angela just couldn't resist. She started a passionate affair with him, meeting up in secret and sneaking around to be together. Despite her marriage, Angela was determined to be with Gabriel, and soon the two became inseparable. Angela stopped caring about her marriage and her husband and instead focused all her attention on Gabriel. One night, after a passionate night of lovemaking, Angela realized that she might be pregnant with Gabriel's child. She was terrified at the thought of Michael finding out, so she decided to keep the truth a secret and told Michael that she is pregnant for him. Michael was overjoyed at the thought of becoming a father, and never suspected that Angela was lying. But in the months that followed, Angela started to feel guilty about her lie, and the stress of the situation began to take its toll on her. When the baby was born, Angela was relieved to see that it had somehow resembled Michael, but the child was clearly Gabriel's. Years passed and Angela never told Michael the truth, but when her child was old enough to start asking questions, the situation became more and more difficult to hide. Then one day Michael noticed Angela's weird behavior and started to get the feeling something was wrong that she is not telling him. From there on, Michael began to observe things with a suspicious mind. Michael confronted Angela about her strange behavior and demanded to know the truth, but Angela was too afraid to tell him. She begged him not to push her, but Michael wouldn't let it go. Finally, after weeks of pressure, Angela had no choice but to tell Michael the truth. She then confessed that the child was not his, but Gabriel's. Michael was devastated. He felt betrayed, lied to, and angry at Angela for all the years she had kept the truth from him. He was also hurt by the fact that Angela had chosen Gabriel over him, and that made him felt like his entire world had been turned upside down. Angela tried to apologize and explain why she had done what she did, but Michael was too hurt to listen. He packed his bags and left, never to be seen again. Meanwhile, Gabriel had already moved on and was nowhere to be found. Angela was left with her child, feeling guilty and ashamed for all the hurt she had caused. She now had to live with the consequences of her actions and the knowledge that she had destroyed the life she had once had with Michael. She tried finding Gabriel to tell him about their child, but he had already disappeared without a trace. As the years went by, Angela had to accept the fact that she would never get the chance to make things right with Michael or with Gabriel. She was left alone with her child, facing the sad and twisted aftermath of her choices. Angela was now faced with a dilemma whether to tell the child the truth or just keep it to herself, since neither Gabriel nor Michael was present in her life anymore. But she knows the child will one day ask questions about his dad and she will have to tell him the truth. So Angela decided to tell her son the truth about his father when he was old enough to understand. She told him that Gabriel was his real father, and that she had made some mistakes in the past that she regrets. She also told him that he cannot meet his real father as he had already disappeared without a trace. The son was sad and confused, but also grateful to his mother for being honest. He was hurt to know that his father he knew had left him, and he was angry at Angela for keeping the truth from him for so long. But Angela told him that the past was in the past and the only thing that matters now is the future. She encouraged him to make the most of his life and strive to be the best man he could be. The son grew up to be a strong and reasonable man, eventually understanding that mistakes can't be undone, but they can be forgiven. He respected Angela for being honest and telling him the truth. And although he never got the chance to know his father, he still felt that his life was a blessing and he was thankful for the life he had. He is hopeful that one day, and God willing, he will meet his father. This story teaches us that it is important to be honest and open with those we love. Angela's mistake of lying to Michael and keeping the truth from her son caused her a lot of pain and regret. There are consequences for every actions we take. It also taught us that it is never too late to make things right and that mistakes can be forgiven. Finally, it teaches us that no matter how difficult the situation may be at the moment, it is important to focus on the future and strive to make the most of our lives. Please feel free to leave a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with more relationship stories like this one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.